Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for November 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is Scorpio season, so it's a time for looking at relationships intensely, shedding those that do not serve you, and moving on towards those that you really truly want to invest in, the ones that also have your back. So we have the Hermit card. To start, Virgo, you're starting your own reading with introspection. That is your card. Also, Mercury is in retrograde until the 3rd of November. So that means correspondence may be in delay or go astray, as it were. A little bit of frustrating time. Even conversations may get misconstrued, but we come out of that on the 4th. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We have Temperance. Ooh, a little bit of an anxious time for you, my beautiful Virgo. And we have the Hierophant. Now, they've asked me to go again, so I will. One moment, please. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding... Ooh, we have the Star and we have the Hangman. So it looks like you're turning the situation around, which is wonderful energy. Star is about your success and abundance, but they require some sort of learning or new perspective in order to move yourself forward. Now, the Hermit. You may be cutting yourself off in November to gain some clarity. This is you going deep within for some sort of personal quest, perhaps for the truth, or to see the situation clearly. It feels like you need that laser focus, Virgo. You need to know the path that you're on and really knuckle down and see what's what. That's the energy I'm getting. It feels very much like you've been overdoing it recently, perhaps workaholic, and also, you know, trying to keep your eye on the prize. There's an energy of burnout when I touch this card. When we get this Hermit, it feels like you need time out to really assess the situation, but also to regroup your energy. There's introspection here, but it's only temporary. It's a temporary experience there in order to accept the necessary growth that is within the situation. So as you move forward, you're not only seeing with your eyes on the physical plane, you're seeing the truth of the situation with your intuition as well. You're going deep within to trust your intuition on a certain situation. Now, they're saying keep your ear to the ground. Keep your ear to the ground. They're really highlighting this ear, but they're actually saying keep your ear to the ground. So maybe you're looking out for some sort of possibilities, opportunities that should be coming your way shortly. We've definitely got that with the Star coming your way. But it feels very much like you're having to hunt for these opportunities. Yeah, but it feels like there is one that is like, it's kind of like... It's an energy of the fastest person first kind of gets this goal, and you're really scouting this opportunity, Virgo. So I feel like now this could be an opportunity in terms of a raise, a promotion, some sort of new income, or even a move into one department into another. It could even be that you're looking for a job at the moment. It feels very insular. You're just doing you, recognizing the path that you're on so that you can ascend there, because it seems like there was some sort of temporary unbalance or something in your life that got shifted and you may have felt like you're out of control. It's a disruptive energy. You're coming through that. This is the energy to overcome. This is an antagonist position, so you may have had to take time out and really regroup because there was a disruptive kind of energy about you, feeling out of control, and feeling like you were going round and round in circles, not getting anywhere. With this, there's a lot of anxiety, Virgo. They're just saying, okay, they're saying Pepto-Bismol. I don't know what that is. Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol. I'm sorry, I just want to check in. One moment, please. Okay, so they're giving me it's like something for anxiety. I'm not sure if it's smelling salts or something to calm you down, okay? Because it feels like you're analyzing the situation. Your brain is working overtime, and it's making your stomach feel a little bit off. Okay, that's what I don't normally get health advice or anything like that in the reading, but that's what they're giving me. So perhaps you've been taking this substance in order to calm your nerves or your stomach in this situation, because you're running on anxiety. So there's a little bit of burnout, as I said here. Now this is as you come into November, so you're turning this around. There is balance and harmony on the other side. You just have to have a little bit of patience. Now Virgo, nobody likes to hear that word patience, but you put in the hard work. So I feel like you're, knuckling down. That's the energy I'm getting. Follow your heart. They're indicating that bird there, the dove, it's like peace comes from following your heart. Know that this situation is about to get turned around, okay? The anxiety is about to be shifted. There is a turning point here. Now we have the Hierophant. It's in the unified position. So this suggests that there is some sort of learning in this situation. It really feels like there's two energies here. It's a Taurian energy. It feels like there is ascension. You're opening your crown chakra, listening to your intuition. You're seeking some sort of higher learning. Perhaps you're seeking knowledge online, or seeking advice from people who are in a position to give it to you. But also this is about your expectations of a situation. You may have felt a situation would have worked out a certain way, and it looked at first that it was not going to be met, but actually you turn it around and you actually meet your expectations and your goals. You may be conforming in a certain way, adhering to traditions, that sort of thing. But also, it feels very much like there could be partnership here. Now, there's a lot of energy of partnership across the board at the moment. The Hierophant is turning up in quite a lot of readings. But what they're giving, this is either a partnership with a company, it's a higher level commitment. You're digging deep in order to be more committed to your work. It feels like you're knuckling down, okay? It's like batten down the hatches. You're expecting something that's a little bit nerve-wracking. It feels like, because I always get this energy of you, Virgo, that you're 3 or 4 steps ahead of the game in terms of planning for the future, not just in terms of your work, but also in your schedule, that sort of thing, of how you deal with work and play. It really feels like you're expecting something temporary, but you're expecting a little bit of disruption, and actually it comes good. There's transformation here. There is change though, so just be aware. I feel like you're reading up, getting a little bit more knowledge, preparing for that change, okay? Now what you do may, they're saying move mountains, but this change, okay, I understand. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, so this change requires you to level up a little bit. Speak your truth. There's going to be a conversation here that allows you to move mountains. It allows you to unlock and make the change that you were hoping for. Okay, so there is transformation, but it's about doing what you love. They've asked me, they did this once last month to ask me to put the card on its side, and it does. It looks like some sort of rocket. You're moving forward, but it requires a change. Okay, so you're on your way. They're saying flying the flag. So perhaps this is something, you're the first person to do this thing in your family or your family tree, that sort of thing. You're flying the flag. It's like being a maverick. You're doing something first. It feels a little bit, feel that fear, do it anyway. That's the energy I'm getting. Now we have the star that is joining it. So there is ascension here. The stars are aligning for your success. This is an Aquarian card, so there is hope. Things that you may have prepared for, you may have felt like, oh, you're in for a bit of a rocky ride, but actually it turns out there is good news here. There is success, there is victory, some sort of award may even come towards you. I feel like if you want, well, this is the card sometimes attributed to a creative person who's in the public eye. So if that's you, it feels like you're ascending. You're going to be even more kind of like well known than you have been. It feels like you're a rising star. Okay, that's not for everybody. That's an aside. They're giving me some sort of creative endeavor there, but you are moving. You're moving from a place of where you were, that you kind of felt like you were half using your talents, your skills, your energy, and it feels like, now don't shoot the messenger when I say this, Virgo, it feels very much like in the position you were in previously in the beginning of the year, you may have felt a little bit invisible. They're giving me this energy that you're being passed up, you felt invisible, you were doing a lot of hard work and not being acknowledged for it. Well, now is that change. It's a shift because success is coming towards you. Now is the time for you to be in the spotlight, you to be noticed for your work, okay? A lot of inspiration around you at this time. So any ideas that are coming towards you, know that everything is happening for a reason. This is divine timing. And you're being encouraged to embrace the changes because this is a time for change, but also ascension. It's for you to rise up there. So a lot of faith, a lot of hope there. And we have the Hangman. Okay, so after a period of being stuck, you got a new perspective. Now this new perspective, because the Hangman is about that, you know, making some sort of self-sacrifice there to gain wisdom. You put yourself on that tree of life to see the direction from another viewpoint. How can you turn this situation around? It may have felt uncomfortable, but you got that new viewpoint in order to make that change, to make the breakthrough there, okay? Also, you can see that hand is rising up towards the sun. So you're rising up for your happiness, for that successful outcome. Joy will be yours, but it does require some sort of breakthrough to happen. And I feel like it's knowledge, okay? So either you're partnering up with somebody that has a little bit of knowledge in another area than you, or you're taking some sort of courses online to add to your skill set. I feel it's very exciting as you rise up there. You've been stuck for the longest time, Virgo. They're giving me, you know, it's about time, this breakthrough. They're showing me a path. Okay. Okay. This is the strangest one I've had yet for a long time, this message that's coming through. They just said meatloaf to me, and I'm thinking food, but then they just said bat out of hell. Okay, so it feels very much that sort of energy, you know. You've got a certain goal on your mind, and you're going after it. Laser focus, bat out of hell. You know, you've been through a bit of a rocky time, and you are running, well, flying, by the sounds of things, towards your destiny. Now, I feel like you don't want to make the same mistakes from the past. If you did make mistakes, a lot of Virgos are out there going, I didn't make any mistakes. But what I'm meaning is you're learning along your path. What worked, what didn't work. There are no such thing as mistakes or failures. That's what they're giving me right now. Only learning. So you're employing all that knowledge to move yourself forward and up. You're going up there. You're not being stuck anymore. And there is ascension. Again, they're giving me this maverick kind of energy, flying the flag. You're taking the first step. So this is something that nobody in your soul tribe or your family has done before. I feel like you're breaking out of the rules. You're breaking out of expectations of you. You've got expectations of yourselves. You're meeting those. But anybody who's put expectations upon you to follow a certain path, I feel like you're bucking trends here to be more successful than ever anticipated. That's that kind of energy. Now I'm using the Good Tarot to gain a few details because I was using the White Witch Tarot there to get the overall energy. Queen of Air, yeah, look at that. With the Hermit. Queen of Air, she is shrewd. She is very self-sufficient, so you're definitely cutting yourself off in order to keep your eye on the prize there, as it were. We also have this Page of Water, and we have the Two of Water. It's so interesting. Scorpio, they received those two cards also, that Page of Water and the Two of Water. So perhaps you're partnering up with, someone you're in a romantic interest with, or, marriage with there, or even just a high-level commitment you're making to a company. It feels like there's definitely partnership. You got that Two of Water there. They have asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. We've got the Nine of Air, and we have the Three of Fire. Beautiful energy. You are really keeping your eye on that prize and you're going after it. Now the Queen of Air, as I said, very shrewd energy. When you have that Queen of Air, this is about setting healthy boundaries. You know what you deserve. You've had to go deep within to sort of reassess the situation, and you're not taking any BS from anybody in terms of your career or across the board, really. But you're having clarity of purpose. You know where you need to go. You have inspiration. Things are aligning for your ascension, and you're understanding the path, but with strategy, okay? You're making plans here. You're letting go of anything that did not serve you, and you're speaking that truth. This is a Libran energy, so you're being very self-sufficient. You're leading with total honesty and respect, and you are, as I said, going deep within. I feel like you're cutting everybody off right now to really understand the path and action it. Okay, you're taking action. But there's a lot of ideas here, a lot of wisdom. You've got that owl, and it's crystal clear where you need to go with that. Also, you're being very financially clever with your money. You know how to like use a little to make it go far, as it were. You know, you can turn a little into a lot. That's the energy I'm getting. You're building on your knowledge as well. Your career is going to be very fruitful because you're being very analytical. Be mindful of overworking your wonderful brain there, Virgo. We have that page of water. It's a reminder to remember to play, okay, when you get this in this particular deck. And just to let you know, you only read uprights in this deck. That's the stipulation of Colette Baron Reid, who created this. So I've just got this energy here of you gaining this work-life balance, because with this anxiety, the Temperance card where you felt stuck, there is a feeling of, you know, you have to keep working, you have to make it work, you have to make it work, but you're not actually setting those healthy boundaries to remember to play, to raise your vibrations through laughter, enjoyment, that sort of thing. You're setting healthy boundaries in terms of business, but Spirit wants you to remember to replenish your energy, okay, when you got that page of water. Now also, this is about going after what you truly desire that sets your soul on fire in terms of work. You know, you're not just a slave to money. You want your heart to be invested. So this is about following your bliss, and the money will flow from there, okay? So don't be worried. There is a lot of peace in this situation. They really want to highlight those lilies there on the water. A lot of peace to come after rocky waters, okay? You're digging deep and you're on the move. Now we have that Two of Water. So this is harmony and balance being regained into your work life again. You may have had to take a different direction and go deep within for clarity, but now everything is balanced out. When you got that Two of Water in this particular spread, this is about harmonious relationships with people you love, family members, soul tribe, but also in your work. So I feel like you're going after what you truly deserve, but I feel like there is some sort of promotion or something making its way to you. You may also be pairing up with somebody in business. You may be starting a financially lucrative business on the side that speaks more to your heart, and you're activating this with somebody you trust, okay? Because that Two of Water indicates some sort of partnership, because we've got the Hierophant there as well. So it's either someone you're married to, you're getting a business off the ground together, or you know, someone that you're in a high-level commitment with, or a member of your soul tribe, someone that you trust. You know, you're actually doing something together there. Also, we got the Nine of Air. Now, when we got this Nine of Air, it's about speaking your truth, and your wishes are kind of being fulfilled because you know what you want and you're willing to go for it. It's like cutting out anything that does not serve you, okay? It's also a little call to have faith when you get this card, the Nine of Air. Don't be doubting yourself. Any negative talk, you're releasing that. It's a little reminder that faith and hope will actually bring that clarity, that miracles are at play here. Oh, got a little bit of energy joining. The candle just flickered. Oh, we got no windows here. So they're indicating this Star card. It feels like Spirit has got your back, and the only thing that could hold you back, Virgo, is sometimes you wonder if you can do it. There's a little seed of doubt there. Just don't acknowledge that. Overcome that, because that anguish is the only thing that is kind of like holding you back, the doubt. Yeah, it's a call to faith. They just keep saying call to faith, okay? Or maybe even faith is a name, because they're saying call to faith. So if faith is your name, then there's something in this message for you, call to faith. Perhaps faith, you're going to receive a call about a lucrative business opportunity that you've been hoping for, waiting for results on. But we got that Three of Fire as well. Three of Fire is one of my most favorite cards in the deck. It's about expansion of opportunities. Okay, there's creative achievement here. So whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you're getting it off the ground. You're on the right path towards your success, ascension, and victory. Abundance is yours. There is oodles of opportunity before you. They start manifesting. All you have to do is just trust yourself. Okay, you're making great choices at this time, and you're partnering up not just with somebody, but I feel like you're partnering up with spirit to follow your heart's desire, which leads you to be in harmony. Okay, as you can see, master of your own destiny. This figure here is in a ship, and the ship is like it's like a shell, seashell. So they're really indicating, listen to your intuition. You know, we often put the shell to our ears to listen, and you can hear the sounds of the sea. It's just the way that it is shaped, that it kind of makes you hear that. But they're giving me that as an indication. Your guides are close. Listen to your intuition. It will not lead you astray. There's a lot of opportunities to expand in business here. So if you're trying to get a career path off the ground and set up your own business, you're being very shrewd, and your knowledge will serve you well. You will be very successful. You're definitely on the right path. When you get that 3 of fire, yeah, look at that. The Empress in reverse. So they're indicating here, Virgo, sometimes you doubt yourself, okay? You feel like ooh, that's unusual for them to all just fall out like that. What they're indicating here is we have the Page of Cups. So this is wonderful new opportunity coming. The Empress, you may have lost hope in a situation, which there may have been some sort of disappointment. Something didn't go the way that you'd hoped, perhaps, and it made you lose a bit of faith. There is a cynical energy with this card, and it's about you thinking that you're not enough, or that, you know, the universe has left you out in some way in terms of abundance. This is the energy to overcome. So I feel like this dent in your confidence has made you time out. To really look at things analytically and take the emotion out so that you can see where you're going and not be clouded in any judgment. Spirit says, you know, please be mindful. No negative talk, okay? You're in the right place at the right time. If something didn't go the way you'd hoped, it was not meant for you. They're giving me the sentence, what is meant for you will never pass you by, okay? Now here we have that Page of Cups. Interesting, because the Page of Water is crossed by the Page of Cups. This is the same energy in each deck. So they're giving a double energy here, that lighten up, but also there is an opportunity that comes towards you that is speaks to your heart. It's about following your bliss. It does require education. When you get a Page of Cups, pages often bring news of something, but also the Page of Cups represents some sort of study, okay, about, you know, being, it's like going with the flow, but also picking up knowledge. You're not at the bottom of your game. I don't feel like you're starting anew with what you do, but I feel like it is a new opportunity, if that makes sense. It does require maybe just a little bit more learning of a different skill set to help you along your way, okay? Yeah, they wanted me to look at this card because they're highlighting a contract here. There's like a scroll there. So there's definitely contracts that may make you feel a little bit nervous because you're ascending into something different. But there are contracts to be signed here. Lead with your heart. It will never lead you astray. Also, they're indicating someone wearing a thumb ring. Okay, if that's you, if you normally wear a ring on your thumb ring, it's very unique, beautiful ring there. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. And I know that could be a lot of people. So I'm going to try and see if I can see the ring. Well, it's silver or platinum. It's that sort of color there. It's got very decorative patterns on it, okay? Yeah, it's almost like it's got bits missing in it. So it's like patterns that are, it's like bits of the pattern have been taken out to make the pattern. I don't know what that's called. It's like it's embossed. There's bits that are raised and other bits that are like holes in different shapes. It feels very Celtic. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. Now we also have that 3 of coins in the reverse. So when you get that, it feels like you had no team support where you were, or you're moving away from any office politics. You're standing in your power, and I feel like you're partnering up with somebody or an institution, some sort of business or company that has, how can I put, more team support, collaboration, skill. You're bringing your craftsmanship, your know-how, and you're walking away from any people who are sloppy work, putting their work on top of you, as it were, because we have that 7 of coins. You are having a lot of patience. You're putting the work in, and it may feel like it's delayed because obviously we've got that temperance there, but it will lead to success, okay? They just said the success is in the waiting. The success is in the waiting. So maybe you have to keep an eye on how this situation unfolds and sort of move at the right time. Maybe that's what you do. It's about trusting your intuition on the right moment to invest in something. Perhaps you do something on stocks and shares or something, I'm not sure, because they're really highlighting these pentacles here. Okay. So they're just showing me also someone taking off a bottle cap. It looks like a beer, I have to say. It's like a silver bottle cap. They're taking it off, and it looks like there's two people clinking bottles like celebration, and they're giving me the word bud. So maybe you've gone into partnership with your bud, your friend. Maybe it's the name of the beer. There's celebration. That's what it's like, celebrating partnership or coming together. It feels like you're rising and you're happy about it. You're on the right path. Okay, now I'm just going to give you a Light Visions Tarot card to clarify the reading. The Six of Swords in the reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding... we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. We have the Death card. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting energy there. They've asked me one more. So we do have, let's see. We have the Judgment. Oh, I see. And we have the World. Interesting energy here. So it feels very much like you're done and done in terms of where you are. But it feels very much like there's a new start, but it's either within the same company. It doesn't feel like you're moving away from this company or this arena, as it were. It's an interesting one. Six of Swords in the reverse. It feels very much like you're staying where you are, but you're not putting up with any issues with anybody. You're not. It feels like you may have thought that you were unable to move in this situation. That is not the truth of the situation. That's your doubts that's keeping you stuck there. That's what they want to give me. But there's an energy here of maybe it's about the right time. I'm going to pull a card on it because it feels very much like there's a waiting. Again, they're saying the success is in the waiting. So maybe it's about this opportunity, knowing the right moment to jump into another job or another opportunity. Because the Six of Swords, it feels very much like you're waiting for something. Okay, as I said, I'm going to pull a card on it. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. Can you please clarify the Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the World in reverse? Those cards, please. Can you please clarify for my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding this and their career? You want that one? You do. The Two of Cups, it depends on the partnership. So perhaps you're waiting for the right moment to partner up with somebody. Perhaps you're in a position, a job where, you're not the happiest. Feels like you're very insular there. But you're waiting for the right moment for the person that you're partnering up with to be free to make this partnership like long term, okay? Because we have that Two of Cups there. So it does depend on the partnership. So same message there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Or maybe it depends on the company. Maybe they've got a start date and you have to wait to action that. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. So, okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles, we got the Two of Cups, and we got the 10 in the reverse. So they're indicating this partnership maybe there may be a slight delay there with that. You're waiting for the right moment to action this contract, or this. It feels like it's going to be like a lot of longevity here. Both of you in this company, or you and this job or this person, are on the same page. And we have that Three of Pentacles. So there is expansion here, but there's also teamwork, collaboration, bringing all of your skills together in craftsmanship to rise. Everybody's got their job. It's like enjoying your work as it comes together. But we do have that Ten of Pentacles. So there's some sort of, it's in reverse. So there's some sort of foreclosure that needs to happen. It feels like you have to close off one cycle before you can action the other. Perhaps that's coral. They're just showing me a beautiful garden. Gardening leave. Okay. Gardening leave. So perhaps you're waiting to close off gardening leave, if that's, close off the cycle. You're waiting for the right moment before you can actually make this partnership happen. Okay, so there is the success is in the waiting, I guess. Now we have that Two of Swords in the reverse, so it does suggest that there is a new start here. You're moving on, and you're having this wonderful fresh hope and a new adventure. It's a new beginning here. You're done and done where you are, and it feels very much like just the final nail in the coffin. You got the Death card. Okay, so this is it's a big change there. New endings. Endings bring new beginnings. So there is a wonderful new start, and it is more fruitful. They just actually said the grass is greener on the other side. So maybe that's something you've said recently, a conversation. The grass is greener on the other side. So you may have been worrying about making this leap of faith, as it were, and but I wouldn't, because it's going to be more lucrative on the other side. That's what they're definitely indicating with that Death card. So something is definitely ending, closing that cycle off, and having this new opportunity. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So Virgo, this is your card, okay? As you close off this cycle, there is an indication, I have to tell you how it is, that there is financial dependence at first. So you may feel like you're moving from one job into another arena, as it were, that doesn't pay as much money, but it speaks more to your heart and soul, and it feels that you will be very financially lucrative on the other side. So at first it may feel like you're taking a hit financially before you rise up, okay? So there is a slight I feel like maybe you have to invest your money into this. So you may feel like, although you're investing into your business, which in the long term is going to serve you very well, in the immediate, in the present, you may feel like you're having to give money away to invest in this thing or this startup. Maybe it's that sort of thing. But it is your destiny. Okay, we have the Judgment. You may be nervous about it because the Judgment is about clarity. It's your call to your prosperity path, your true purpose. So I feel like you're making the final decisions here to move forward and action your path. The doors are opening for you, and you're actually walking right through them. So there is Ascension here. Sorry, they just Sorry, they're just giving me a message here. One moment, please. Yeah, you're actually, it's like you're cut and run. It's like you're cutting things off really quite sharply and moving forward with your true destiny. You're leaving a lot behind is the energy I'm getting from this. But you feel like you don't need it. Okay. It also feels like you're ascending. You know, you're co-creating with the spirit, with the universe. You know that it's got your back. You know that there's something lined up here when you get this Judgment card. Yeah, you're leading with purpose. You know what you need to do. You understand what you need to do, and you're taking action on it. You're being called to move forward in your direction of your dreams. Okay, and your finances will follow from there. But we have the World in reverse. So there's an indication here about travel. The World is often a travel card. So you may have some sort of delayed travel at the moment, or unfinished things to tie up at this present moment in time before you can action this partnership. And that's why it's a little bit in delay. They keep saying success is in the waiting. So that's maybe what's got you a little bit nervous. Will it be this year? Will it be next year? Will it be, well, the end of November, it feels like you're just tying things up. Okay, there's a slight delay there. I will put a quick card on it before I close. I wouldn't want to leave you hanging there. Can you please clarify the world in reverse by itself? Thank you so much, Spirit. Truly grateful for the messages so far. We have the Page of Wands, the King of Wands. Beautiful energy. Really, really beautiful energy. So, yeah, it's again some sort of partnership, okay? You're going to get news of this. It feels like this Page of Wands is very much a project, some sort of project coming on in there, new project, a desire to create Sagittarian energy. So the person you are partnering up with may have Sagittarian placements. It feels like it's freedom, okay? Freedom to action what you truly want to do, something that you're leading with passion on. But also there is news. Pages bring news. And it's about, you're going to get some successful news about whatever it is you're trying to achieve. But I have this dual energy with this King of Wands. Now, this is Aries energy. So this is about being a bold leader, going after what you truly want, Virgo. So I feel like you're embodying this. You know, you're having that courage to move forward and move past any obstacles, rising up to get your destiny. It feels very much like you've got a lot of influence at this time as well. So as I said, if you're in the public eye in some way, I feel like you're becoming even more. Okay, so all eyes are on you, but also you're partnering up with somebody. It's going to be very successful. Okay, it's very entrepreneurial kind of energy. Yeah, it feels very much like this is not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy, but it feels like you're king or queen of the jungle, and this partnership is going to be very lucrative. You're ascending here. They're really highlighting that crown on the top there of the wand. So trust your intuition. You're receiving a lot of downloads. Your third eye is activated, but there's ascension here. There is success. Okay. So whatever it is you're trying to do, Virgo, good luck, because the moment is right for your ascension, but you will know when that exact moment is, because there is, as they keep saying it to me, success in the waiting. Okay, we will leave it there, my beautiful Virgo. I'm just going to give you a final card before we close. I'm using Gabby Bernstein's The Universe Has Your Back. They asked me to use this deck this time round. Normally, I was going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle, but each reading, they've said no every time I touch the cards. So I have, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So be very mindful of what it is you're calling into being. Very important when you're having doubts or having negative talking in your own head about yourself, because what you think about, you truly will bring about. Think about this sentence, you know, if you think you can't do it, then you're right. You can't do it. But if you think you can do it, you are right. You can do it, okay? So that's what you're manifesting. You're calling in like the law of attraction right now. You're using your visions to turn them into reality with inspired action. And we also have the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Okay, that takes a load off of the anxiety and the analysis. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Okay, so basically offer up, when you're doing your meditations, offer up surrender to spirit. They will guide you to where you need to go. You just need to enjoy the ride, okay? Put in the work, and you're telling spirit, it's almost like you're giving spirit a map. This is where I want to go. Please help me, okay? Spirit will take care of the details. Just let you know that, okay? So there's also a wonderful, they're showing me that as the sun. So that is success. Okay, so it will happen in divine order when it's meant to. There's a lot of growth here. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Oh, wow. So we have the butterfly. Okay, that's again indicative of the Scorpio, the death card, which is transformation. There is change here, okay? A feeling of, being stuck in one place for learning and growth and rising up to be, the best of the best in this situation. There is a beautiful new change here for you, Virgo, that allows you to fly. Okay, so also it's Scorpio season, so it is connected to that energy of rising from the ashes of anything you felt stuck. They want it on the star card, I'm not surprised. And also we have the seahorse. So that is about partnership. The seahorse often mates with someone for life. So this is a career read. So this person that you're partnering up with, they've got your back for life. You can trust this person, this partnership. Know that it will be very successful. this also comes with pearls of wisdom, so there's a lot of knowledge here. Also, it's a water element sign here, which is either Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It's about following your bliss. If you lead with your heart, Virgo, all else will follow from there. Dig deep during that time that you're taking some time out. And remember, your emotions, everything needs to be replenished, okay? Where would you like this? They want it on the King of Wands. Wow, okay. So they want it on that King of Wands there. Very powerful time as you lead boldly ahead for your ascension in your career. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, we will leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.